right, here we are in the morning of day 4 now. Here's my tent. We are still here at Moraine Lake. I'm just getting my coffee and breakfast routine going on over here. And we have the lake. See the trees. It's kind of hard to see, but not too bad. Some of stuff. Charlotte packing up. The campers are over there. So kind of cool. It's a nice little spot. Quiet, chill. See that? Boiling water. That's all I need. Now let's turn this off so I don't waste. Mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. Ow, ow, ow. Down to the lake from campsite's just right over there, and we are here at the lake. Now this, wow, this looks amazing here, doesn't it, you guys? All right, so we are now coming out of Moraine Lake. We're all packed up. A little bit of a later start today. Well, 7:43, so it's actually pretty close to where we started yesterday. But we have a much shorter and easier day ahead of us. Well, depending on how we do. So we're gonna be heading on up to, or down to the Kern River and then to Kern Hot Springs. That's about 7 miles in. We might stay there for the night, but if we feel like we wanna do that again, then we'll go to Junction Meadow. But we'll see how we feel when we get there. So we're on our way. Day 4. Feel strong. Pack's getting a little bit lighter because we're eating food, so we appreciate that, right? All right, so maybe we'll take a little break at Upper Funston Meadow, which is at the very bottom of the hill here. That's in 5 miles. So just want to look at this tree right here. It's a little burned. You can see right here at the base. It looks like it's so burned it's about to topple over, but I mean it's standing strong. But look at this crazy tree right here. It's dead, of course, but still alive. I don't know. That's ridiculous though. Anyways, keep going. All right, so here we are at a little bit now. You can see Sky Parlor Meadow a little bit better here, which is kind of nice. Ooh. Here's another one. I had to sit on it coming down. Oh my goodness, we got hikers ahead of us. Hello. How are you guys doing today? Good, good. Since this morning, right? A little drizzle on us, but that was like refreshing, I guess, and it makes the hike so much nicer. So many downed logs and trees across the trail that you have to kind of hurdle to get over, but so far not too bad. There's quite a bit of, look at all this just charred stuff out here. Nice. Just crazy. But the forest is recovering, as you can see from all that underbrush that's growing. That's what's recovering, and the opportunity of all the new space afforded by the fires. So Now you can kind of get a little bit better view of this canyon here, Kern Canyon. Now you can see it's a little bit, hopefully as we get a little bit more straight on, you can see now it has more of a V, it's a steeper V shape to it because it's being carved by the river at the bottom. So you have the river down here at the bottom going through, as opposed to when we saw the big arroyo, which was very much more broad on the bottom in a U shape because of it's a glacier going through and carving it out. Kern Canyon is carved by the Kern River. So that's how you can tell. Little raspberries, wild. Let's take this little guy. I'm gonna eat you. It's a little tart, but it's a little fruit. All right, so here we go to the bottom here. So Kern Hot Springs, 1.8, Junction Meadow, 9.2. Look at these high walls now that we're in the valley here. Kern River Valley. Also, still seeing a lot of the evidence of all the fire damage that rolled through here. There was a giant fire last year, and we're seeing how much of the landscape has been affected by it. Now, there's a lot of growth in the underbrush, which is good. That's all the starting of the recovery, but you just be seeing mounds of ash and charred wood and trees that burned here. Droughts, fires, all that put together. I do get concerned about our ability to enjoy these places in the future. It really hits home hard when you're sitting here and you're just experiencing it all. Being here in the middle of the mountains and looking at burned out logs and dried up rivers. Man, it's tough to see sometimes. Oh yeah. We got a cool little bridge over here on top of this rock. All right. So here is Kern River on one side. See how low it is? Super low, super low. Kern River on the other side. Okay, and now we've transferred to now walking in sand instead of gravel. But this is the Kern Hot Springs area. I can see in the distance there are the hot springs. Hey, well, welcome to Kern Hot Springs. Right on the banks of the Kern River, right here next to us. Okay, there's some water flowing, but not a whole lot. This is the hot spring area. And it's like a little tub with the water coming out. It's all hot water. You can enjoy it and then walk over to the cold Kern River. then come back to the hot, and then keep going back and forth. That's kind of the deal. All right, and now as we are relaxing at the river, you can tell our high-tech, amazing professional hiker hydration system of filtering water. Because we both got poles holding the water, filter the water. Look at that, and I got a little tube too. Nice. So we are looking good. Okay, well, it's now 2:25 p.m. and we're heading on our way out of Kern Hot Springs. We were there for a good almost 2.5 hours, relaxing, eating. We rinsed off in the hot tub. We went into the cold Kern River, and that was super nice. Do the sauna. Charlotte says, do the sauna, and then go into the hot, do the hot sauna first. Or it's not really a sauna, I guess, the pool. Do the pool, and then go into the cold Kern River, and the contrast really helps the muscles, and soreness has really gone down a lot. So it's definitely working, and we still got about 7.5 miles to go to Junction Meadow today. So it's 2:25, almost 2:30 now. So I figure 5 hours will be 7:30 by the time we get there, which is the latest we want to be getting to camp, basically. Because sunset's at 8:30, so. Whew. But we're on our way, and hopefully we get there and we still got an hour light left. There you go. One step forward, there you go. Now hopscotch along those ones. There you go. Come across. See, now you have a couple of easy ones on this side. Right here. All right, but as you can see here, even though there's a lot of death, there's also a lot of regrowth and rejuvenation as well. So that gives me hope. Look at this. Now this is completely barren here. Look at this. Wow. All the way up there. Dead. Man, and it is just so eerie walking through this stuff here. This is just crazy. It definitely feels like walking through an ash tree on this section right here. It's all ash and burnt up trees everywhere. A little bit of green trying to come through, but not most part, all ash and charred trees.